Welcome back to another Who's Gonna Dethrone Every Champion video of July. I almost said June, but it's July. But this is a monthly series that I do, that and Sungsyzap does every month, just to see who's gonna dethrone every champion, because there will be championship changes over the every month. And with me, I don't do NXT titles, but I only do two titles, which is the North American Championship and the NXT Championship, because I'm mostly focused on those championships always, instead of like the tag team championships, the NXT Women's Championship. Well, I can actually do the NXT Women's Championship, because after what happened on Evolution. But what else? The North American Championship on NXT for the women's, and what else? Those are the two titles that I'm not really focused on. But I'm only focused on the NXT men's division and what else? And the mid card title for the NXT North American Championship. But without further ado, before we actually get started, I have a few things to say. Here it is. Okay, number one, I am very sorry that I haven't been posting a lot over the summer, because since like June, this month, because one, I came back I got out of town like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, and I was very tired. Two, I was mostly focusing on rehabbing my pinky, because I jammed this pinky. Well, actually I dislocated this one, but I jammed this pinky on April, and I've been rehabbing it ever since June or July, and I've been working on it. And then I'll also have training. I have to get back into shape. And what else? Oh yeah, and I just really been focusing on other things, like I said, the finger, and then I'm also focusing on other projects like my musical and everything. I just been focusing. Mostly I've been relaxing, and I'm also focusing on sophomore year, which is gonna be like big for me, because sophomore year, I might make it to the basketball team if I'm healthy, if I practice and everything and work out. And what else? And music stuff, musical. And then I'm also going, getting back into singing like how I used to sound like when I was in 8th grade and 7th grade, because I remember freshman year, it wasn't it because of my stomach, and I had to breathe with my diaphragm and everything, which was gonna hurt. But now I'm feeling better. I've been trying to do this song for a while, and yeah, but I don't want to say it anymore because it could spoil a surprise. But and yeah, so here's the second thing I was supposed to tell y'all. The second thing I was supposed to tell y'all is what was it? Okay, hold up. I'm most likely going to be taking a break two times this year, and it's because of a few things. One, I always do this every year so I can focus on school stuff, and sophomore year is coming up, and I'm still going to be high school sophomore year, but I'm still gotta I have to adjust to sophomore year, so I'm going to take a break. And what else? Oh yeah, and I might also take another break in November or October, because that's when basketball starts, and I haven't did anything in my freshman year except being a manager. So if I make the team, I really have to focus on basketball, period. And to me, that's going to give me like way better. I have to push away YouTube for now, And yeah, like, all I'm focused on for basketball sophomore year for like JV or varsity, the only thing I'm focusing on is how do I do? How's my conditioning? Um, how am I good? Is my hustle still there and everything? And it's just mostly, well, overall, how do I do? How will I do? That's like my number one focus. I'm not here to score, and I'm not here to score. I'm just here to rebound and hustle like I used to. And then later I can score and everything. And yeah, and then there's a third thing I have to tell y'all. So, do you guys remember? Well, y'all might not remember if y'all haven't watched my channel, or you watch, most of my the videos that y'all like. But yeah, but the videos I deleted some videos, which is the rise of the G5, or rise or my career, whatever you want to call it. I've just been changing the name. But overall, I deleted those videos because I think I just want to do other stuff to get popular, and then I might want to do this. I want to revisit this again and reset everything, like erase my Intercontinental Championship wins, erase my world title wins, and tag team wins, and erase every accolade that me and my family actually had. I might have to restart this. I want to wait for a little longer, and I want to revisit this and win, and I might have to focus on me only, or I still have to figure out the kinks out. But anyway, I deleted those videos. I will have to wait a little longer. I'll be focusing on like other gaming stuff. Like, I might want to replay Spider-Man again. All the Spider-Mans, like Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, and then those are the three main ones. And then I might want to start playing Minecraft again, and I want to do this Minecraft city where I can show like what will I be building in my videos, my Minecraft videos. And yeah, those are the main reasons that I have to tell y'all. But without further ado, let's just get started. Okay, let's start off with the tag team division, and which is only on the main roster. Okay, and let's talk about these tag team championships, which is the women's tag team championships, and they were held by Raquel and Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan got injured, which is very sad. She dislocated her other shoulder, and then later, I think I had a different. Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, nothing. So, but they Roxanne Perez replaced Liv Morgan and let Raquel hold the tag titles with Roxanne Perez. And who do I think is going to dethrone them? I think it's going to be We're Not Friends, Alexa Bliss, and Charlotte Flair. And why do I think they're going to win? Because they already have a match at SummerSlam. The only way to save those tag team titles is put them on main eventers, whether if they're going to be winning titles in the future, single titles in the future, or if they're going to set up stories with them, because that's how they actually start off with main eventers, like with Bianca and Jade Cargill just literally becoming a main eventer. Naomi and Bianca, you literally just saw what happened. I'm not gonna name it. What else? That's how they start off with main eventers and with non-title feuds and everything. Let's talk about the New Day, who had the World Tag Team Championships on Raw, and I thought they were going to get dethroned by Motor City Machine Guns because they could go on Raw and save the Raw Tag Team division. But that didn't happen because the Judgment Day won, which was really random. Because I remember missing this episode of Raw. Was it like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago. I remember 3 weeks ago. This literally this was really random, and I was like, who's going to dethrone these guys now? They're literally one of the worst tag teams of all time. Well, tag team belt holders of all time. But and who's going to dethrone them? I was thinking of the landscape of the Raw tag team division. It was like, I don't know. I was like, well, I'm gonna stick with my other option, which was Motor City Machine Guns. They need to come to Raw and save the tag team division. That is my prediction. Let's start off with this. Now let's talk about the SmackDown tag team division, which was held by the Street Profits, and I thought they were gonna lose it to the Wyatt Six, and eventually, when was this? Like a few weeks later, they lost it, and I am very happy that the tag team division. Well, I'm happy that this tag team of the Wyatt Six won, which is Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. I think those are the main two. But anyway, who's gonna dethrone them? I was thinking of I just really been thinking. I was like, it could be the Bloodline. It can be it could be the Bloodline. It can be DIY. I was like, I don't know, but I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be for Axiom, just because I just want them to. It's not really much of a reason, but I'm just gonna say this because you know how random WWE can be. Now we're in the mid-card divisions of both women's and women's on the main roster, and one championship on the NXT side, and two on the men's division on the main roster. But let's talk about the women's division first. The United States Championship was held by Zelina Vega, and I predicted she would lose it to Julia, and I'm very happy that she lost it to Julia. Well, I wasn't that happy. I was still a fan of Zelina Vega, but I just knew it. Look, she just won it, and after thinking about it, who's going to dethrone her? I was like, I don't know. She can keep this for a while. And I was like, Chelsea Green, Michin. I'm like, I don't know, just let her have it for a while. I don't have any ideas yet. I'm thinking it can be Zelina Vega again. Have her give her a good healthy run. But I don't know, she can have it for a while. But let's talk about Becky Lynch. Now I know who she's going to dethrone. Who she is going to get dethroned by. A while ago, I thought it was going to be Bayley, which I accidentally deleted the picture. I was like, I don't know, I don't want it to be Lyra Valkyrie again. I don't think I want it to be Bayley no more. I was thinking about it, and after thinking about it, it can be someone. I don't know. I really just don't know about the mid-card division. It could be main eventers for sure, but I'm not for sure. Look, see, I got this blank. I don't know who's gonna win. I need to see more views on Raw, more people to come in, and I was thinking of Stephanie Valkyrie, but at the same time she can be in the main event ASAP. Now let's talk about Ethan Page. We're in the men's division and NXT. So Ethan Page is North American Championship, which is North American Champion, and Sansi Zap thinks it will be. Man, I forgot to do Sansi Zap's predictions. Man, Man, I am like a mess today. But anyway, Santi Zap thinks it'll be Ricky Saints. But after thinking about it, I've been saying this for a while. I was like, it can be Javon Evans, like either one. I'm starting to think like it can be Ricky Saints winning it back. It can be Javon Evans winning like his first singles title, and like it really don't matter. Now, Jacob Fatu was champion in my last video, and I predicted, well, me and Santi predicted it would be Solo Sikoa, and guess what? That happened, and it happened quick. I was like, how did this happen? Like in the span of 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. And after thinking about it, I was like, who can dethrone Solo Sikoa? Like, I don't want to be LA Knight again. I don't want it to be Damian Priest because it felt weird. I don't want to, like, it can be Jimmy Uso. I was like, I don't know, but like, I just didn't want to waste my time and just say Solo Sikoa. I mean, that is not Solo Sikoa. I wanted to be Jacob Fatu. What am I talking about? But yeah, Jacob Fatu already has a match at SummerSlam. He's going to win it in a steel cage match, and let's just hope Jacob Fatu wins. Now we have the Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dom, and Santi thinks it will be AJ Styles. Like, I'm thinking it could be AJ Styles because the whole storyline that they're doing, which is actually building up to SummerSlam or Clash in Paris, whichever one. But I was like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to be AJ Styles, but at the same time, I wanted to be Sheamus. Who is Sheamus? It's Sheamus. I wanted to be Sheamus because he's like, there's a perfect heel. There is someone who's been wanting this Intercontinental Championship match for a very long time. Well, a title opportunity for a while, and you have it right there, Sheamus. Hey, I'm very sorry that I'm stuttering. Like, usually because I have, trouble stuttering, and I'm trying to develop out of this phase. But it's mostly because I am tired. I've been sleeping a lot for the past. Let's see, for the past week, to be honest. And I woke up at like 12 o'clock, and which is really not good. So that's why I'm doing this right now, because I want to stay up. But let's talk about Io Sky real quick. Io Sky was a World Women's Champion, and I thought she was going to lose it to Roxanne Perez. And then I was like, she could lose it to Rhea Ripley. And then this happened. She cashed in her Miss Money in the Bank contract, and I was like, what? I was kind of confused on like, why would she cash in on Io Sky? And I was like, okay, it makes sense. Like, she wanted to make the World Women's Championship title pictures, no, not stale. Because when Io Sky was holding it, it was really stale. I just stopped caring. Like, I was like, oh my god, when is she gonna lose this championship? But guess what? Naomi saved it. And who's she gonna lose it to? I'm not thinking it will be Rhea Ripley, Santi. I think it will be Bianca Belair. I'm sorry that I didn't put your picture in, Santi, but I think it will be Bianca Belair if she comes to Raw. And what else? Oh yeah, more. Okay, we're gonna talk about Tiffany Stratton right now. Tiffany Stratton she's the what was I about to say? Man, well, I'm sorry, I am very tired. It is 6:04, and I am very tired. But I'm not trying to go to sleep right now. That's why I'm doing this. But she is the current longest reigning champion in WWE right now. And what else? Yeah. Yeah, and I thought she was gonna get cashed in on Naomi, but after seeing what happened, that didn't happen. Now I'm just gonna say Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill might win at SummerSlam. I don't really care if she loses. I don't even care if she wins. Just let her get the title off of her. And now let's talk about the. Now we're in the. I forgot to tell y'all. We're in the men's. In the world title picture. And let's talk about Obafemi. Now I always do this because I got this from Santi. I'm thinking we can go like 13 years. 13 years back in time and let's get John Cena, prime John Cena, where he was undefeated. He was the main guy. And another one is an undefeated wrestler, the Human Spider or Spider-Man, however you want to put it. He was an undefeated wrestler. I think I'm make sure I'm trying to say this name right. Bonesaw. I think Bonesaw, that was his name. Where Macho Man played as. He wrestled him and he became undefeated. And what else? Brock Lesnar. If you know, you know. Vince McMahon. I told y'all this. If Vince McMahon was running NXT, he would bury Obafemi. And who else? Joker. Where I'm not talking about Jack Nicholson Joker. I'm talking about Heath Ledger Joker, the Killer Joker, probably one of the best Jokers of all time, the Deadly Joker. However you want to put it. But I still think Obafemi has a chance. We also have Miles Morales. Miles Morales is probably one of the best Spider people of all time. I'm not saying like he's not my favorite. Like he is my favorite, but Age of Venom is my number one. But he has the invisibility. He has the thunder shock. What is it? The Venom shock. Yeah, that's what it is. But and we also have one more person, which is David. He defeated a giant with that pebble. Like he did this. I'm gonna use my stocking cap. He did this, and then bang, right into Goliath's head. But I'm just gonna stick with a random option and the most simple option or most funny option, Joe Hendry. And I'm not gonna hesitate. Now let's talk about Gunther, the world title, the world championship champion. Man, I am being so confusing right now. I'm sorry that I'm being, if I'm just saying random stuff. Okay, let's talk about him. In my last video, I thought he was going to lose to either Sami Zayn or Goldberg. I don't think I have Sami. Yeah, I do have Sami Zayn's picture on there. But after thinking about it, since CM Punk won the gauntlet match, I'm thinking it can be CM Punk. Because I did want CM Punk to win the world championship before, like when it was like in the fall. But that after that whole thing, it started to decrease, and that's when Jay started to get up. But yeah, that's really it. Now let's talk about one more championship. And I want to be done because I am very tired. I want to stop because I'm confusing y'all, and I'm sorry that I am. Let's talk about John Cena, the 17-time world champion, our current champion, my GOAT, and everything. And in my last video, I thought it was gonna be Ron Killings, and I was like, can it be Ron Killings now? I just didn't like it because Ron Killings is not really doing much. I just want him to win his first world championship before he retires. But I don't think he's not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna say Cody Rhodes for now. Well, Cody Rhodes for now, because there's not really much just to say. But anyway, we are done. I am finally done. Alright, finally we're done. Like I said before, I just want to stop recording for a while. I just want to I might want to go to sleep early. Probably not. But make sure you guys leave appropriate comments down below. Give this video a like, subscribe to Multiverse Lovers, ring the bell for notifications, and this is going to be a new era of Multiverse Lovers. Yeah, a new era for Multiverse Lovers. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with another video. Bye.